Hi everyone, welcome to the 5th attempt for me making this video on the Aroundsquare modular knuckle roller setups, or the setups that I've bought anyway. So I recorded a perfectly good video earlier, however I was going through the prices on my tablet for all of these and realised that my reflection was visible at many points, and I just thought, oh, that's gross. I can't subject you to that. So yeah, I'm doing it all over again, and yeah, I don't know why. I've struggled with this video a lot because there's so many options and so many different setups you can make. But I really hope that this helps, because initially last year when I saw these, I didn't like the idea of modular knuckle rollers. Didn't appeal to me. I was also put off by the honey dipper knobs, like those, because of the silicone rollers, honey dippers that I got, or honey bones I think they call them. I got them last year and I really don't like them. I need to do a review on them actually, when I can be a little bit more objective about them. But anyway, obviously I'm really enjoying collecting these. I've bought, just knuckle rollers in general. I've bought so many recently from different brands and different sizes, shapes, finishes, materials, just so many different, styles that I've been building up an idea of what I really like. So it's actually got me interested in the modular ones because you can make, things to your preference. That's the beauty of them. But what really inspired me to get these in the first place was the Ristretto Tempo Roller by Zero Gravity Return Tops. Now, you'll probably notice, if you've seen my previous videos, this is not the same one as I had before. Well, I still have that one, but I bought another one because I love them so much. This is in beech with stainless steel ends. I really love this. Really nice tight grain on the beech wood. But the reason why I love these so much is the grip is lighter. It's not glossy as well. The wood is a really nice grip. Surprisingly nice actually, better than I thought it would be. But you've got weighted ends because you've got these stainless steel ends that just helps with the momentum, and they're just so nice to manipulate. I really, really love this. They are, some of the best, if not the best, knuckle rollers I've tried. Alongside my unquiet hands, of course, and my Aroundsquare rollers, because Aroundsquare make some absolutely bloody fantastic rollers, and many of them, like the acrylic and Delrin, which I always recommend, are very, very affordable. But anyway, let's get into the modular ones. So I wanted to take some feedback I got recently, take it under advisement, and I'm making an effort now to go through prices where possible. Now, I'm not going to go through all the prices of every single option because we'll be here all day. I'm just going to go through the prices of the pieces I've bought, and I'm going to go through weights as well and show you some different weights and how I prefer to have them set up. So what I've got here is titanium all on the left. These are all titanium pieces and parts. I've got aluminium down here, and then I've got two stainless steel knobs up at the top. Now, for a ballpark idea of weights, I'm just going to show you quickly the titanium knuckle roller in just a normal solid one, and then the normal solid aluminium knuckle roller from Aroundsquare. Now, this is $60, and this aluminium one is $35. So in terms of weight, this solid titanium roller is about 44 grams. Weight for the aluminium one is, it's hard to get these to stay still, 28 grams. I will also say as an aside that this is a beautiful weight. It's a lovely finish. I was a little bit sceptical of aluminium. I'm not that keen on it as a material for fidgets or skill toys, but I have to say I'm impressed with this. This is very affordable. The weight is in that nice area between about 20 grams, 40 grams. This is really lovely. I do highly recommend this. If you're looking into getting your first metal roller, if you've been using, say, acrylic or Delrin, this is the next step. It's beautiful. Love it. Excellent. But anyway, besides that, that's going to give you, so we got weight and price for both of those is kind of like something to keep in mind. I don't have any of the honey bones, which are the solid rollers with the honey dipper ends, to compare, and I don't have a solid stainless steel to compare either. The solid stainless steel is going to be crazy insane weight. I've got no interest in having it, unfortunately. It's just going to be too heavy. So the first setup I bought was to give the honey dipper ends a try after being so disappointed with the silicone honey bones last year. So I decided to get the titanium grip, and this is in the Shinobi finish. So this is a little bit more expensive than normal. This is $27.50. And I have to apologise now. If ever I say pounds, I mean dollars, okay? It's just, I'm British. Pound sterling is my currency. I'm not used to talking in dollars. So, anyway, back to this. So, the weight of this grip is about 10 grams. Lightweight, beautifully finished. I do like this Shinobi finish, actually. It's the first time I've had one of the titanium black Shinobi finishes. And I bought it with the Sunset titanium honey dipper ends. Now these were also more expensive than your regular titanium. These were, let's have a look, I've got this written down. So these were $60 for the pair. You don't buy them, individually, you buy them as a pair. So for the weight for these is about 11 grams, and they can also double up as a Big Larry. Now I don't really like that as a Big Larry shape, but you've got that option there. So, because you've got the holes through both ends. So this actually put together makes a really nice roller. And they're so easy to install. Just literally screw them on. No tools required, very accessible, easy peasy. I don't over tighten them, I just do them to the point where they're snug, and that'll do. They don't come off. Very nice and lightweight, so altogether it's about 33 grams. So that is a nice option. Not particularly weighted ends like I like, but a lighter version of a titanium roller, because obviously you've got less material on the ends. So that is an option. But I have to say, if you're not fussed about the different colours and finishes that I've got by making this modular set, obviously the plain titanium solid honey bones I think are cheaper probably than this. Not entirely sure. I don't own them, so I haven't looked at the price because I don't own it. But I really like this one. It's very beautiful. I love the sunset ends. Very nicely finished. There's no sharp corners on those. Obviously it feels very different, but there's no sharp edges there. For all of these rollers bar one, the transition between the grip and the knobs, the way they've been machined, you can't really even feel that. It's really beautifully done. There's no edge really there, no perceptible edge. You can't feel it when you're rolling. They're just brilliantly made. So much care has been taken into making these. I'm really impressed. So that's one example. I've got cat hairs everywhere. The next one I ordered was to try something that I kind of disregarded last year, which was the skinny titanium knobs. Now these are also biglary because you've got holes through each end. Now these are $45. I think they're available in titanium, brass and copper. I think it's a shame they're not available in stainless steel, but I don't know, maybe it's not possible. So the knobs, about 9-10 grams each. And then the grip is finished beautifully. It's aluminium. I've got a smoother finish than the standard, solid roller. Just slightly smoother finish. It does actually feel really nice, and it's very lightweight. So it's about 6-7 grams. And when I read reviews and things for the skinny knobs last year, a lot of people said, they're more difficult, and maybe not for everyone. I kind of agree, but then I was put off last year and I didn't get any, and they're not that bad. I do like them. It's something different again. You just have less mass on the ends to provide momentum and also to prevent you dropping it. Sometimes you rely on gravity with a lot of things, so if it's going through your fingers, sometimes it might slip through. You might want it to do that, so gravity might pull it down. Well, that's fine because you've got this larger mass on the end to stop it falling through your fingers. The only way it's going to fall through your fingers is, of course, if you open them. With this, you've got, you've obviously got much less mass, so it only it's not going to take much for it to slip through. And for some reason, coming back round underneath my fingers, I really struggle with that. I don't know what it is. It's nice. I'm glad I have it. It's something different. Perhaps when I get better, I might be able to demonstrate this better. But yeah, I can see why people said it was more difficult. But I'm glad I have it. And the way I had it set up, probably if I'd got one last year, I probably would have gone with all titanium, which I don't think would have been beneficial. I think it's better to have weighted ends when you've got such slim ends. So an aluminium grip, which of course is lightweight with the heavier ends, is better, I think. So yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. And then the next one I got was another titanium grip. So I didn't go for the Shinobi this time. I got the regular, it's a sandblasted grip in titanium, and this is $25. So the Shinobi was $27.50. So just a little bit more for that finish. And again, really nice and smooth. Smoother than this, to be honest. And let's have a look at the weight. So it's about 10 grams, 10.5 grams. And again, I wanted weighted ends. So I didn't want to get titanium ends or aluminium. I got stainless steel. So these are heavy. You do not want to drop these on your foot or on any nice flooring. They are heavy. So these are 26 grams each. And the stainless steel knobs, so they're 35. So quite affordable. Very nicely finished. I don't think there's any other choice with the stainless steel, unless I'm wrong. I think this is the only stainless steel knobs. I don't think you can get them in a sunset colour, for example. I think it's just the plain. Now this is really nice. It is weighty. It's definitely heavier. Definitely. But it just feels really nice. The momentum's there. Yeah, I do like this one, this setup. So let's have a weigh. 65 grams. Now, obviously, I don't own a full solid stainless steel knuckle bone, but I'm going to guess that it's probably around about 70 grams area. So shaved a little bit of weight off there in the grip. But the only other stainless steel one I can really compare it to is my Unquiet Hands revolver. Now that's about 68 grams. So shaved off a little bit, and it is noticeable. But yeah, just having those weighted ends, it's really nice. It just seems to move through the fingers easier. Or that, for me anyway. I think everyone will be different, but I really do like this setup. It's a little bit cheaper as well because the stainless steel is cheaper. $35 and not $25. So yeah, a little bit cheaper. Nice setup. I like it. So next one. Now this is where I think I got pretty much all three of these kind of all together. I'm pretty happy with those. Now then I really started sort of mixing things up. I decided to have, because I was quite impressed with that grip and I was quite impressed with this as well, I decided I was going to get, this is the longer grip. So this is about 5mm longer than the standard aluminium grip, and I think this comes in titanium as well, but I just wanted an aluminium one. And I also bought the Honey Dipper aluminium ends, and again these are Begleri. I probably wouldn't recommend this as Begleri because aluminium is such a soft metal, but these are impressive. In fact, I forgot to weigh them, didn't I? So very lightweight ends, about 7.5 grams. Let's do the grip. .5, not actually that much more weighty than the ends themselves. So yeah, I was quite impressed with this one. So the knobs, the Honey Dipper aluminium knobs, are $30, and then the aluminium long grip is $17.50. Now, did I say the price for the aluminium grip for this? This was $16. The aluminium grip, very cheap. So only what, $1.50 more on top of that, which isn't too bad for the extra material. Now I really like this one. So it's very lightweight, but that longer grip I thought would actually be terrible, but it's actually really nice, very easy to use. I actually think longer grip areas or longer knuckle rollers in general are not a bad thing. Obviously it's going to get to the point where it gets ridiculous, and chunky's not good either, I don't think, personally. Not me with my small hands and small fingers. But yeah, I really like this one. It's just so easy, kind of just glides through. Really nice. And an overall weight, if it will stay on there. That's the only problem with using these scales and knuckle rollers. About 22-23 grams. You know, that is pretty nice. I like it. And compared to the solid one again, 27-28, a little bit shaved off. But yeah, I really like this one. I'd be tempted to actually get the titanium long grip as well, to try that with some different setups, but we'll see. Yeah, so again, very nice, not too expensive compared to some of the others. You know, $17.50 and $30, not too bad. Quality knuckle roller. I wouldn't recommend they be used as Begleri ends, to be honest, because they're just going to get battered. They won't look nice for very long. So yeah, I like that one. Now, obviously Aroundsquare had a recent drop in August 2023 where they introduced the slim grip in titanium and the barrel ends in titanium. Now, I'm just thinking, I think these come in sandblasted as well. I don't think they come in any other materials yet. I'm not entirely sure. These are just titanium. So the barrel knobs, 11 grams, quite lightweight, but they're $50. So they're machine finished, very nicely finished. There's no sharp edges, anything on there. But yeah, on the expensive side. And also they're not big glary either, because you haven't got another hole through there. The grip, so the slim titanium grip is $25, so same price as the standard grip in titanium. This is machine finished. I decided to get the machine finish rather than sandblasted for a change. It's about 8 or 9 grams. Now this made a bit of a strange roller for me, as I think in my unboxing video, it is smaller than a regular roller, but maybe a little bit bigger or comparable in size to a mini roller by Aroundsquare. And it's a bit odd to use, it's a bit different because you've got some corners. Again, they're not sharp, but you have got some definite corners there. And I just have a little bit of difficulty moving it sometimes between my fingers and actually getting it in the right place. I think because you just don't have that smooth transition and that smooth curvature. It's just maybe taking a little while to get used to. But I'll show you the size again. I have already done this. So that's the Slimini. And then that's the regular. So there's quite a size difference. And this grip, it's like a slim regular grip, I guess. Slim version of the regular grip. So it's a bit thicker than the slim mini grip, if that makes sense. So I can show you, because I've got the standard mini now. There we go. And I can also show you the micro. There we go. So it's an in-between size. It's quite odd. As I said, I'm still getting used to it. But I had to get it because it's a new iteration. Yeah, it's quite nice. As I said, something I've got to get used to. Yeah, I went through the prices. So $25 for the slim tie grip, and then it was $50 for the barrel ends, all in titanium. And I have to say, I've never been interested in the machine finish before, but I quite like this. It looks quite smart, quite classy. And the final one is probably my favourite out of all of them. So this is like my progression in buying all of these. I've made so many orders. I decided to get another slim grip, machine finish again. And I got the standard regular titanium knobs. Now this is all because of the Slimini. So the Slimini is a fantastic roller. I absolutely adore this. It's just absolutely wonderful. And I think the only thing that will be even better than a Slimini is a slim grip version of the regular size. Because this is just lacking a bit in length for my preferences. I still love it. But if they did a regular size with a slim grip in a solid material, and especially in this finish, because this finish is beautiful, I would buy it in an instant. It is, that would be amazing. I really love this finish as well. There's really something about it. I hope they continue to do this. Just as an aside, I was hoping that they'd start doing these, the normal mini and the micro, in this finish, but no. I can't remember what finish this is meant to be, but it is definitely different, and it's just, yeah, really beautiful. I really recommend these. But anyway, so what I decided to do was try and make my own regular size knuckle bone out of titanium, with a slim grip. So again, let's have a weigh of this. I apologise for cat hairs on here, by the way. So it's about 8 grams, 8-9 grams for the grip. Slim grip again is $25. And then our titanium knobs, they're $55. So again, a bit on the expensive side, but 16 grams each. Now this does make an amazing roller. So Aroundsquare, if you're watching this video, you know, if I'm lucky enough that you watch my videos, please make a solid version of this in this finish, like the Slim and E, but a regular size. That would just be amazing. I'd buy it in a second. This is amazing. So it's definitely slimmer. But it also helps give an illusion of weighted ends, even though this is all titanium, and not, you know, a stark difference between the grip and end weights. It gives you, kind of does feel like it's weighted because the grip is slimmer and has less mass, and it is absolutely amazing. It just glides through. Unfortunately today is really hot and my hands just feel really ugh today. So last night after I got this, I could not put it down, and I was seeing how fast I could, you know, do things with it, manipulate it, and yeah, I was having a lot of fun because it just seems to glide. Really love it. Total weight, come on, is about 42 grams. So only a couple of grams less than the solid regular titanium, but it just has that advantage of having the slimmer grip, which I really like. I mean, for me especially, because I have such small fingers and small hands, you know, my fingers are quite stubby, so I don't really have a lot of room between my fingers, I guess. And my fingers aren't long, so I find it maybe a little bit more difficult than probably some others do. So I don't know. The only issue I have with this is that you can feel a definite edge between them, because I don't really think this slim grip is really designed for these ends. I don't know. You can use them, definitely, because they're all modular, they can all work together, but you can definitely feel the edges. But this is a later iteration, and I think if there was just a solid one, wasn't modular and it was like this, I would buy that in an instant, definitely. I really like this one, so this has become my favourite out of all my modular ones. Obviously when you're using it you can't really feel those edges anyway, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, this is just absolutely bloody amazing. I love it. So I really hope they might do that in future, make a solid one. But yeah, this is, you know, a little bit on the expensive side. You know, the grip being $25 and the ends being $55. Obviously it's a lot more expensive than just a normal solid titanium roller. But I guess you're also paying for the machining on the threads as well. That's probably another option, or another thing to consider. These are machined very well. I've not had a problem with any of them, apart from, you know, these were over tightened when I got them initially. They are just so beautifully made. A lot of thought and care has gone into these, and I think as long as they are not abused and kept in good condition, they're going to last a lifetime. Just, yeah, really impressed, and it gives so much kind of trying to think of what to say. I'm running out of words now. I've been trying to do these videos for hours, but they give a lot of options, put it that way, for exploring what you like. And I like, I'm really pleased that I got quite a few different ones so that I can change it up. So in future, my taste might change. As I get better, I might prefer something else. So, I've got all these pieces that I want at the moment anyway, to do that. I have to say, out of all of them, probably these 3 are my absolute favourites. Weighted ends, sort of weighted ends with a slim grip, and then this is just a nice lighter weight titanium roller, and it's very pretty as well. That helps. This is also very, very good, I will say. But yeah, I kind of hope that helps a little bit. I don't want to go rambling on for too much longer, but I hope putting the prices in has helped. I'm trying to take feedback on board, and I really do appreciate it, by the way. I appreciate that people watch my videos in the first place, and then to give feedback, to take time out of your day to give, thoughtful criticism or whatever, really does help, and I appreciate it. So to that person in particular, thank you very much. Aroundsquare are just bloody amazing. I will just add as a caveat, I've paid for all of these out of my own bank account. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I do all these videos for fun. I literally just love knuckle rollers and will just keep buying them at this rate because I just love collecting them. And I have a lot from Aroundsquare so far, but that's because actually a lot of their options are very affordable. From my personal opinion anyway, from from someone who buys fidgets and other things as well. Fidgets are usually very expensive, so these are much more affordable. Aroundsquare in particular, with their acrylic and Delrin and aluminium options, and the wooden options as well, they're very, very affordable, and I really highly recommend them. I gifted a clear acrylic knuckle roller to a friend, and it's become like a gateway. I think that's what she said to me. She's like, she loves it. So for me, it started with this one, and then I fell in love with this one even more, and then this year I've just fallen in love with them all over again, and I absolutely love them. But yeah, any questions about the modular components, please just let me know. As I said again, I'm not sponsored. I'm just doing this because I enjoy it. Aroundsquare have had a lot of my money because I keep making orders. They probably think I'm insane, but it's just the reason why I've made so many orders, because I keep finding new things that I like, and that's the nice thing about these. I do highly recommend the modular ones, but I would say before you delve into that, because some options, it starts adding up, you might end up with a roller that is more expensive than, a solid version. Have a play around with maybe some cheaper options first, get an idea of what you like, and then you can start building, your perfect knuckle roller, or, something that you really, really like. There are a lot of great makers out there for these, and they're very niche as well. So anyone who makes these, I'm just like so thankful to, because I love them. They bring me a lot of joy and a lot of peace. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. If you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I hope it's been useful. If I've missed out any prices, please just let me know. And if I've missed out anything in general, let me know. But any questions, please comment down below. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.